Hello there.
Hello, Nick. This is Alyssa from Viva Kids. How's it going?
Going great. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Excited to talk to you today. Viva is thrilled that you are starring in the Pout-Pout Fish movie as Mr. Fish. I went to an early screening with the little kiddos, and when I asked them who their favorite character was, hands down, it's always Mr. Fish. So you're giving main character energy.
Wow. I'm very flattered, but I'm surprised to hear that because I would think Pip would be the hands down favorite.
Right? I honestly thought the same thing, but they were like Mr. Fish. So
Oh man, they love me.
they do. They love you. They all love you. So at the start of the film, we see Mr. Fish is stuck in this very Groundhog Day routine. And we want to know, what does a typical day in the life of Nick Offerman look like? Do you have any daily rituals that you do?
It's a good question because my life is very lucky in that it's very varied. Actually long for domestic routines because of my different acting jobs or working as an author or touring as a humorist or woodworker. All these different things mean my routine when first get up in the morning is the same. I feed my dogs and they run the house. So like I have to feed them and go crazy. They're both like 9 pounds and they're my bosses. So I got to feed the dogs and let them out in the yard to do their business. And then I have my coffee and my eggs and my blueberries and 1 spoon of almond butter. So that is my routine every morning, and it's very grounding because if I'm going to work on a TV show or a film, when you get there, one of the things that happens in this modern age is people say, "What can we bring you from catering? Would you like a breakfast burrito? Would you like a large lasagna?" And at first, you're like, "Yes, please bring me one of each." And you learn for your health and your diet and your waistline that I now take care of my breakfast before I get to work so that I'm not tempted to have that lasagna. But otherwise, it could be any number of things. Like my day could take me to the wood shop, or I could be anywhere in the world going to work on a film or TV set. And it's really fun because it's such a variety of activities, all of which I love.
Amazing. I love to hear that you're a dog person. I'll say that number one.
Big time, yeah.
We love that. And yeah, you'll stick with blueberries and almond butter. I could get behind that.
And 3 eggs and coffee. That's my breakfast. And
There we
I,
go.
I for a treat, I'll have a big like I love when I'm in England to have a full English breakfast for a treat. I love breakfast food. You name it, I'll eat the whole thing, but I have to do it sparingly so
Yeah.
that my jeans will still fit.
Well, we know breakfast makes you smile, but Mr. Fish is famously known for his pout. What is something that makes you pout in real life? Does Nick Offerman ever pout?
No, that's a great question. I'm very blessed with a pleasant disposition. I grew up in a family that come from farms in Illinois, and my mom was a nurse and my dad was a school teacher, and so we grew up a very hardworking family, and we always, because of our work ethic, always like put a bright face on things. So our life was often hard, or we were often broke. And for some reason, I've been blessed with this disposition where I don't pout, and I don't like to see people pout. And so if people are having a tough time, I'm usually prone to say, "Hey, let's how can I cheer you up? Like we're gonna get through this. Let's do this together. Here, let me pitch in and give you a hand." Because I feel like otherwise what's the point of living if we can't try and have a good time? So I am the opposite of Mr. Pout Pout Fish, even though my face is well suited to play him.
Yeah. Yes. I love that you're giving more Pip energy. Mr. Fish, like you said, he's set in his ways. So then I feel like I know the answer to this, but are you someone who tends to resist change or you embrace it when it comes your way?
Well, I'm 55 and I'm definitely feeling curmudgeonly about the change in the world. I don't like how much our world is becoming run by technology and by consumer corporations. I like to be old fashioned and I like to deal with people in real life. I like analog things. I like to read a real book rather than look at screens.
Yeah.
And so I resist change in that way, but I do try and stay open and not get grumpy about it. I appreciate that technology runs our world, and so I do my best to participate, even though in my own life I'd rather like cook a meal with you than
Yeah.
do something on a screen with you.
For sure. Yeah, human connection is slowly getting lost over time, and I appreciate those moments too. The ocean plays a big role in this movie, and the characters are sort of thrown in these unexpected situations. What do you do when you find yourself feeling outside of your element? How do you find your footing?
Oh, that's a good question. I when I find myself outside of my element, I find my footing by, if I can, I call my mom and dad or my wife. They're my foundations, and just say, depending on, like, if I'm in Paris, I'll probably call Megan. But if I'm having trouble replacing my toilet, I'll probably call my dad, where I'm
Oh,
like, Dad. So it's whoever is more likely to have expertise. And but if I can't call someone, I find that I rely on people. People generally want to help other people. And so I get along well with others, and I have good manners, and I work hard. So if I feel like I don't have good footing, I'll look around for the friendliest face and say, "Excuse me, can you please help me?" And hopefully they will help me make a sandwich.
oh, cute. Favorite answer out of the four. Not playing favorites, but that was my favorite. Thank you so much for talking with Viva Kids today. It was a pleasure, and we can't wait to see you in the Pout-Pout Fish movie in theaters on March 20th. Thanks, Nick.
My pleasure. Thank you for being gentle with me.